Hello everyone, Joe from BlackberryOS.com here. So today I want to give you a kind of a step-by-step comparison of iMessage, the new messaging application by Apple, and BlackBerry Messenger. I've seen a couple videos out there, but I wanted to give you something a little bit more brief, a little bit more step-by-step. So let's get to it. Over here in this corner we have the iPhone 4 running iOS 5 beta that just was recently released. iMessage is installed. Over here, in this corner, we have the BlackBerry Bold 9650 running BlackBerry OS 6. And over in this corner, I'm going to start this timer here on my playbook so that way I don't bore you to death. We got about 10 minutes on it to get through this. So let's go ahead and get to it. Over here, let's start with the Bold. So what we want to do is I want to just go into BlackBerry Messenger here, and the way you can get into to Messenger with the Bold or with the BlackBerry is you can either go to the BlackBerry Messenger icon. Let's see, let me set this down here so you can see, focus in. It's hard to see it, but or you can go up to the messaging app here. Let me get into that. And what you can do is go into the messaging app, and you'll see like a message from a BlackBerry Messenger contact. See, I got one up top there, and you can click on that and it'll bring you into BlackBerry Messenger as well. Now for iMessage on iOS 5, the way you get into to get into the application is you can't click on the mail icon there on the bottom. The only way to get into it is to click on the messages icon as you would to open up SMS or something like that. And basically, or actually on iOS 5 they have a new notification system on your lock screen, so if you get a SMS or any type of notification and it'll pop up on your lock. I don't have it on there now, but I don't have a notification right now, but you can actually slide to unlock on that notification and it'll open up right to the app. But anyway, let's go ahead and go into BlackBerry Messenger here on the BlackBerry. So I just want to kind of go over the options and some of the differences and whatnot. Try to keep my camera still here. So BlackBerry Messenger, basically you have a variety of options. It's more defined than iMessage. So I mean, you go into options here. You have list view, sort chats. You can sort your chats. You have chat view. You can change. You can show participant names. Combine sequential messages, chat style. They have like a bubble style, a line style, different styles. What else do we have here? They have a press enter key too, and you can control the command when you press the enter key. I mean, this stuff is all just kind of basic run-of-the-mill stuff. I just want to kind of cover some of the main features. Let's see, let's go down here. Backup management. BlackBerry Messenger has a great backup management, so you can back up your contact list. You can restore it from there and whatnot. It's great for when you're updating the OS or you're installing leaked OSs and whatnot. So what else do we have? We have recent updates. You can show recent updates from BlackBerry contacts, which is really cool. It's kind of something that iMessage is kind of lacking in as far as the custom contact features. Miscellaneous, show chats and messages application. Show text messages from contacts linked with BlackBerry contacts. I mean, there's just BBM has a variety of options here. I'm not going to exhaust you with every single one of them. You can also, let's go ahead and look at BBM, some of how it looks here. This is the bubble style I have right now, which I enjoy. The bubble style, it's kind of has a nice clean look to it. It's easy to read. And basically, I can click when I'm inside a chat. Click on my BBM button and go to to send here. Let me find send, and here it is. And you can send pictures, voice notes, files, your location where you're currently at. Tell people where you're at, what you're up to, where they can come and find you. You can send people a messenger contact that you'd recommend to them, or a BlackBerry contact. All very useful things. So I mean, that's kind of it for the options on BBM. BBM, you also have you know, your contacts are sorted here. It's like a big app. But BBM, the difference between BBM and iMessage really, to me, is that BBM has, it's more developed, obviously more features, and it's more of like an app. So like you have contacts in BBM, you have, you know, everything's a little bit more separate. You can keep it more separate from your other phone features. Here we have the BlackBerry OS team group that we created, which is another great feature of BBM. The group integration is awesome. It's not so great on iMessage. Right now, iMessage, I don't believe they have groups, but you could send out, you know, add a bunch of contacts to a certain string, I suppose. So I mean, that's kind of it as far as that goes. Let me show you iMessage here now on the iPhone. So let's go ahead and get to it. So basically, to change the settings from in iMessage, you have to go to Settings, and then you scroll to down here to Messages, and then in there, as you can see, iMessage, and then it has a little switch there to turn it on and off. And it can be sent, as it says there, you can send it between your iPhone, your iPad, your iPod Touch, which comes in handy, you know, if you have, you know, multiple Apple platforms. It makes it really easy to send from any one of them. Send read receipts, allows others to be notified when you have read their messages. That's something that's always handy. BlackBerry Messenger has that. Send as SMS. This is kind of neat because when you go into the messaging app, you can it'll automatically tell for you whether that person has iMessage or not, and you can send it. It says here, send as SMS when iMessage is unavailable. Carrier messaging rates may apply. So if you have iMessage, it's not going to count as an SMS against you. Sorry, I can't talk. Let's see. And, you know, basically these are just your basic SMS, MMS options here. MMS messaging, group messaging. See, you do have a group messaging, but it's not quite as, you know, refined as having a group as BlackBerry Messenger would have, where you have more of a integrated, you know, group with members and everything. iMessage doesn't really have that, which is kind of disappointing if you're you know, looking towards the iPhone and you're an iPhone user, because it really does come in handy, especially for businesses and groups and everything. It's a real easy way to stay in contact. So let's go ahead and go into iMessage now. These are the options here. Let me get out of here. Okay, so you just click on the messages icon, and I already have a conversation here. Should be opened up. Yep, here it is. So here, this is the layout of it. I mean, it's just your SMS, your basic, you know, iPhone messages layout. I've already sent, you know, I sent an image there, little PV amplifier. I sent a voice note, but actually, BlackBerry Messenger, you can send voice notes within the Messenger app, but with the iMessages, you actually have to go into the voice recorder app and then send from there, and it'll show up into your messages into your message stream here. What I like about this is right there, you have, you know, once you're in a chat and you're going through iMessages back and forth, you can, you know, instantly FaceTime someone with that front-facing camera that the iPhone has. So something that I think BlackBerry should get. I mean, you know, that way it would be pretty cool if you're in BlackBerry Messenger, and then you could hit, you know, BBM video chat button, you know, and then just right away, you know, be video chat with someone, you know, on a front-facing camera would be awesome. So hopefully RIM starts getting into something like that soon. maybe it'll happen in QNX, I don't know, but whatever devices are coming out. As far as we know, the next device is coming out, the Bold 9900, 9930. They will not have a front-facing camera. I was kind of disappointed to hear that. So what else we got here? So how you know if it's an iMessage? What will happen is it'll say right down here either SMS text, or it won't say SMS text. It'll say either text message or iMessage. It'll automatically tell you what you're sending. So it's kind of neat. So that way like, oh, okay, this person, if they have an iPhone and it has iOS 5 on it, the iMessage platform, it'll automatically bring that up for you. So which is pretty neat. So that way you don't have to do any extra work and figure that out. What else do we have here? You can call them right from it. You got your you can go into contact here and start figure out some details, whoever the contact they are. Let's see, what else? That's about it. Both platforms are about the same speed. So I mean, I was sending messages back and forth and kind of seeing how long they were going, and they're both about exactly the same as far as speed goes, which is great for both platforms. I would say at this point in time, that BlackBerry Messenger, it's more of an application. You can go inside of it, you can dinker around, you can, there's a lot to do in BlackBerry Messenger. A lot more to do. iMessages is very, but I do like how it's integrated into the iPhone more. So if you like that integration, and you're not really into having groups and stuff, maybe that iMessages is better. But I mean, at this point, they both serve a good purpose, and that's your basic side-by-side comparison. If there's any questions you have or whatever, you can leave them in the thread below where I post this video here on the website blackberryos.com, and and then if I missed anything or whatever, I'll answer any questions or whatever, help you guys out. So anyway, thank you for watching today, and good night.